Hello everyone, and welcome. I have the black pieces in this game. 1, c4 g5. My opponent opens with the English, and I immediately meet it with the highly aggressive g5. I'm looking to play an immediate attack on the king side. 2, e3 bg7. White supports the center, and I fianchetto my bishop, putting pressure on the long diagonal. 3, d4 nc6. White takes control of the center. I develop my knight to c6. 4, nf3 grams 4. I push the g-pawn again, now attacking the white knight. This forces a retreat. 5, nfd2 nf6. The knight goes back to d2. I develop my second knight to f6. 6, f3. White decides to strike back immediately, challenging my g-pawn with f3. 6, gx f3. I take the pawn. 7, qx f3. White recaptures with the queen, which is now well placed, but this square is often exposed. 7, bh6. I develop my bishop to h6, hitting the exposed queen on f3 and gaining a tempo. 8, ne4. White develops the knight to e4, defending the queen and centralizing the piece. 8, nxe4. I immediately trade off the central knight. 9, qxe4 nb4. White recaptures. I play a beautiful tactical move. Knight to b4, attacking the c2 pawn and forcing the queen to protect it. 10, a3 na6. White plays a3 to kick my knight away. I simply retreat the knight to a6, keeping it active. 11, bd3 bg5. White develops the bishop. I play bg5, hitting the e3 pawn and keeping white's position slightly uncomfortable. 12, oobh6 13. qf3 rf8. White castles to safety. I bring my rook to f8, preparing for further action. 13, nc3 bg5 15. End5 c6. White centralizes the knight to d5. I kick it away with c6. 14, nf4 rh8. The knight retreats. I move my rook to h8, preparing to open the position. 15, nh5 bxe3+. A fantastic tactical shot. I play bishop takes e3 check. I sacrifice the bishop to destroy white's kingside pawn defense and open the line to the king. 16, bxe3 f6. White must recapture. I play f6, which opens a line for my queen and supports the e5 square. 17, ng7 plus kf7. White plays an aggressive check with the knight. I move my king to f7, which is safer than it looks. 18, bh6 qa5. White repositions the bishop and eyes my rook. I play queen to a5, creating a threat on the queen side. 19, c5 kg 8. White pushes a pawn. I simply move my king to the safest square, g8. 20, qh5 nc7. White brings the queen to h5, threatening mate on g7. I bring my knight to c7, protecting d5 and preparing to re-enter the game. 21, bxh7+. White plays bishop takes h7 check, a desperation move. 23, rxh7. I capture the bishop. At this point, white is completely lost. I am up a piece and white's king is horribly exposed. There is no defense against the threats on the queen side and the exposed king side. My opponent decided to abandon the game right here. A decisive victory.